Okay, it's finally my birthday week. So we have gone 21 lessons in and we have just 8 to go. But now math was about to fail me there. But we've got 8 to go. My name is Lisa Kanyomozi-Raboni and this is Conversations with Kanyomozi, shot by Net Studios Africa, and I'm dressed by Oboniire. Now, for the past 3 years, every 29 days to my birthday, every single January, I share things to lead to the birthday. So people can get their accounts ready to purchase gifts for me, but also because I love sharing. I'm a content creator, not so? Anyway, so for the first year, I did 29 people I'm grateful for. The second year, I did 29 lessons for 2 decades of my life. The third year, which was last year, I did 29 gifts I'd like from 29 small businesses operating in Kampala. And this year, I'm doing 29 lessons from my terrible 2's. You're wondering what terrible 2's are? Again, go and watch the other 3 videos. But terrible 2's are basically the time in your adulthood when you're acting like a 2-year-old. You're chaotic, you're destructive, and you're just figuring out where we're going on en route to 30. Which is so far away, by the way. Anyway, so we've done 4 C's. That was career, we've done cash, we've done community, and this is the final one, character. Personality, me, internal. So here are, these are 8 as opposed to, guys, I can't do that math, as opposed to 7, I think. And they are based on my character, things I've learned through my relations with other people, but things I've also learned internally, things people have seen and shared with me, and things I'm working on or have worked on. Number 22, introspect often. Yeah, go deep, figure yourself out. Go insane. What are my good points? What are my bad points? Ask the people around you. Question yourself every single time. There are things you look at and you're like, those are normal manners, and in actual sense, they're bad. Like, they're horrible things to be purporting, you know? And we often say that we don't like this thing where people say, but that's who I am. In actual sense, stop being the that's who I am person. So sit down, learn what is great and horrible about you, expand on the great, work on the horrible, and give people a beautiful experience of who you are as an individual. We fault, we flaw, it's natural, it's human, but for how long can you do it? Hold yourself accountable, give yourself grace, and then change. Number 23, you can be the problem. Yeah, even me, I can be the problem as well. I can be the issue. I can be the cause to that situation. I too, I'm a bad person on some days. Oh, tough, horrible, yeah. But you can be the problem. Sit down and figure it out. Sit down and say, hey, Lisa, why no? Right here, change it. Fix it, madam. Fix it. Put an end. Stop it. You too can be the problem. Number 24, you have to heal the trauma. Yeah, mental health is real. I get it, but sometimes, I know sometimes, at a point in my life, in my terrible 2's, I understood, yeah, I have to heal the trauma because I can't keep saying, you know, it's because of A, B, C, and D. It's because when I was 16, I dated someone who groomed me, so okay. Yes, you dated and you know the problem and you fix the problem, right? It wasn't fun to go through the trauma. It wasn't fun to have that issue, but you fix it. You deal with it. You work on it. You find ways to handle it. You find ways to cope better. I had to sit down with one of my friends and he was, it's funny how it's only my male friends that usually do that. My female friends are like, let's say, listen, fix it. But the male ones, big mouths. Big mouth is their problem. So they sit down and he tells me, yeah, that can be a family thing, but you're not gonna explain that it's a family thing to everyone else. So work on it. You know it's a problem, fix it. I said, oh, yeah, heal the trauma, babe. Yeah. This also goes like my romantic relationships. I think for a lot of the time I was like, you know, it was because I was in a relationship and they played me. So now I'm like afraid of cheaters and whatever. So I can't, I had to fix it. I'm still fixing it. I'm working on it. I realized it. I cope better. I catch it. Sometimes I can't jump over it, but as long as I'm working on healing the trauma so that I can actually get past that place and I see what healing looks like. Sometimes I realized at a point in my life, I really liked the pain. I like the pain of the trauma. Does that make sense? And there are a lot of people who are like that. Like, you enjoy being in the pain. So you don't want to fix the pain because what is you without the pain? You've got to heal the trauma, babe. Can I heal the trauma? If I press any toes, my 29 lessons, I know she was. Go and make yours. Number 25, your decisions are going to catch up with you. The good, fantastic. The bad, you were aware when you're making something. Last year, I went through a very hectic phase at some point X. And that was based on a decision that I made that I shouldn't have made, that I knew better not to make, but I sort of like said, I don't think it's gonna bite me, and it did heavily. It bit the perception of me, it bit my reputation, it bit my emotions. It was just like I knew better. I shouldn't have made that decision, and it caught up to me, and I faced the consequences of it catching up. So if I had stuck to the actual facts and not made that decision, I would have not experienced certain things. So your decisions will catch up with you. So choose wisely. Sometimes the choosing wisely hurts in the moment, but the consequences of not choosing wisely, it's not a fun time. Number 26. You have the power to make the changes you want to see. You. Only you. Just you. You. You're not going to rely on your mother, your father, your best friend, your partner, whoever it is to salvage the situation. You have the power to make the changes you want to see. You want to see something change in your life, fix it. Yeah, I had serious body issues. I still have serious body issues. But if I sit down and just say, guys, affirm me, it doesn't change my body issues. It's me saying, you know what, go to the gym, just eat better. You want a certain look, fix it. You want to understand this better, learn about it. You want to see this progression, do the work. You have the power to make the changes you want to see. Number 27, you attract what you are. I'm bringing out all the very everyday quotes, but they actually came from lessons I made in my terrible 2's. You attract what you are. The people you present, like the way you present yourself, like it brings, it brings forth your returns. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. The respect, the way people treat you, it comes from within. What you take, what you don't take, it comes from within. You attract what you are. Very cliche. I had to experience it to understand, hey, it's actually the truth. Wow. Fun times. Number 28, you receive what you settle for. That's it. If you settle for disrespect, you receive disrespect. I saw a meme that was going around. It said, if you make sure a man understands that you're an understanding girlfriend, he will make you understand. And in actual sense, that means I should say, yeah, I forgive you for cheating. Oh, you and 10 others are in that relationship for life. Like for life. You receive what you settle for. I was in a relationship for much of 2021 to 2022, and there was a lot of understanding I did. And I remember one of the last conversations we had, one of the last conversations we had around a certain issue. I told them, I'm not gonna handle this anymore. I'm done. I have let it go back and forth, and you might think I'm not done, but I'm actually done, and this is the ultimatum, and I'm just not going to continue through this hiki haka. I'm finished. Guys, I've never seen a turnaround of that person in my life. I was just like it was one phone call, and even in the phone call I saw, oh, it's because you've not been setting the boundary. It's because you've not been opening your mouth to say, this is disrespectful. I don't want it anymore. So you receive what you settle for. If you can eat posh every day, you never make the money for chicken, right? It is what it is. Number 29, which is on the 29th. Don't just talk it, work it, however hard that may be. Don't just talk. I'm going to, you should, walk it, actually walk it. So a lesson I learned in my 22s was to first practice the thing, and then that's when I start talking about it, yeah? Can I actually do this? Then I'll open my mouth and say it can be done. You get it? I wouldn't say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I go to the gym when I say I've gone to the gym, I'm going to, take business more seriously. I take the business more seriously, then I tell you guys that I've taken the business more seriously. Oh, and I learned this most especially when I was launching Oboniire's second year. I told people, I have a collection for you guys. The collection wasn't in my bag. It wasn't in my room. It wasn't in my house. And I took 3 months to launch the collection after that because I talked before I had walked. And now I was in trouble, which is like a very understandable thing, but I was like my brand suffered a little bit personally. I don't know if other people felt it, but it suffered in that time because I talked before I walked. So talk before you walk. Okay? Okay? Okay. So those are 29 lessons from my terrible 2's till the 29th. Happy birthday to me. I should have had a cake with a candle and whatever. But go ahead and support Oboniire. Continue to support Conversations with Kanyomozi. My commitment, I swear this is the last time. If I don't do it properly this time, I'm going to close this channel. My commitment for the last time is to actually give you content every week. Unless otherwise. Yeah? Unless I can die. So every week for the year 2023. Thank you for riding with me. Thank you for following this channel. Thank you for watching the 29 lessons till the 29th. I hope you come back often and you enjoy our content. Don't forget, support Net Studios and support Oboniire. Bye.